Today we're looking back at some of the best and most memorable returns to the WWE. And if anything, 2022 was no doubt the year of returns. Oh yeah, Beth Phoenix. Honestly though, I kind of forgot that she returned this year. This was a fairly underwhelming return, but whatever. Beth Phoenix is awesome. I'm never gonna be upset whenever Beth Phoenix is on screen. The Lita return was also fairly underwhelming if I'm being honest. It was nice to have her back for one more match, but none of us believed that she was gonna win that. Yeah, the Bella Twins never really did it for me. If I had to pick between the two though, I do prefer Brie Bella, but this Women's Royal Rumble was low-key stacked with a ton of returns. This was cool to see, the Daniel Bryan yes chance, because Daniel Bryan was already in AEW at this point. Hey yo, Mickie James returning was a huge deal. I think it's a way bigger deal than we actually gave it credit for. The fact that the reigning Knockouts champion of a competing organization was in the Royal Rumble and she was allowed to bring her title with her, that's huge. I fought for this. I'll never be impressed by Nikki Bella returning. It's just like an inevitability that she's gonna be in every Women's Royal Rumble. Still, whatever. It's a legend. We gotta appreciate them while we have them. Man, I wanna like Ronda Rousey. I really do. I was actually excited to have her return, but she's just kind of unlikable if I'm being honest with you, and a bit of an underwhelming Royal Rumble winner if I do say so myself. Hey yo, Bad Bunny's my guy. Bad Bunny's absolutely my guy. The greatest celebrity to ever hit the ring. Okay, maybe Logan Paul is better. No, not maybe. Definitely Logan Paul is better, but we expect things from Logan Paul. He's a physical masterpiece. Bad Bunny is not. He is what, like 110 pounds soaking wet? So props to Bad Bunny. Also, let's not forget the fact that he's like a gazillionaire. So for him to step into the ring, clearly it's not about the money. It's because he loves this. Hey, yo, and any time that a celebrity of this magnitude wants to promote the WWE with as much heart and passion as Bad Bunny, I'm all for it. And honestly, he also hits a super clean Canadian destroyer. Watch this. Come on. Adrenaline in my soul. Something, Cody Rhodes. This was the return of the year. Let's not kid ourselves. The fact that a founding member of AEW has returned to the WWE is mind-boggling. I will admit, I was a bit of a hater when it was Cody Rhodes that was announced, but hey, I was wrong, and I'm willing to admit that I was wrong. Look, the Stone Cold return was just a pure nostalgia trip. Obviously, it wasn't the match that he's capable of doing back in like 2000, but it was still a beautiful moment, and I had goosebumps, and honestly, I kind of teared up during Stone Cold's return to the WWE. I was pretty much grinning ear to ear from beginning to end during this entire Stone Cold segment, not to mention the part with him and Vince McMahon. Am I an asshole for not knowing that Asuka returned this year? Didn't really even realize she was gone. I love Asuka. I just want to clarify. It's just not really something that I consider to really be a return, huh? Mustafa Ali returning was kind of a big deal because this is somebody who basically got forced to return. Like, the man just wanted to quit. Just let him go, WWE. Let him do whatever he wants to do. Yo, I'm gonna tear up. I'm gonna tear up. I'm gonna tear up. I'm gonna tear up. You guys know I love John Cena to death and back. The 20-year anniversary of John Cena was such a wonderful moment for me, and this was my favorite moment. The fact that he was being acknowledged by the entire WWE roster. This is just beautiful. This is just beautiful. I love this too because you can see like the people that Cena's really tight with, like Nakamura, in this moment here. Like, I almost teared up at the embrace between him and Dolph Ziggler. It was beautiful. Okay, so this is what started the return frenzy in 2022. So we need to recognize this moment for what it is. This is a huge shift in WWE as a whole, and it only got better and better. Yo, shout out to Bianca Belair for playing this up. I like that. I like that. Dude, when I tell you that I came unglued when I saw Dakota Kai, I can't even really begin to explain to you my level of excitement when I saw her come out, because I didn't know what the hell was going on. Again, Bianca Belair, well played. Well freaking played. Io Sky was one of my favorite women's wrestlers. This is mind-boggling to me. This should go down as one of the most important moments in WWE over the last 5 years. Regardless of what they've done with damage control, again, this just kicked off a frenzy of returns and a return to form for the WWE. So 1,000, no, 1,000,000,000,000 times yes. Edge returning as Brood Edge will never not be welcomed on this channel. Yo, this was the moment that I knew WWE had changed. Obviously, the return of Bayley, Dakota Kai, and Io Sky was what started it, but the return of Karrion Kross and Scarlett with their original shtick and gimmick, this is where I knew WWE had changed moving forward. Like, talk about one of the biggest fumbled bags in WWE history, just ruining Karrion Kross. And Triple H just said, screw it, bring him back. Bring him back as if we haven't missed a single beat with him. This was fantastic. And thank you for pairing him with Scarlett. Thank you. And for taking him out of that gimp gear. Yes. One of the most random returns, but I was all for it, baby. I love Dexter Lumis. And I love this gimmick that they gave him, this like kidnapper criminal. I mean, that's kind of what it is. Okay, I'm obviously going to be super biased about this, but this is my favorite return of the year because I was there. I'll show you guys the video of me just absolutely marking out for this, but this was so out of left field, completely unannounced. The fact that Johnny Gargano comes back in the, just like after commercial break in the middle of a random ass Monday Night Raw in Toronto, absolutely blew everyone's minds. And what's funny is that it took everyone like a solid like 5 seconds to recognize what the hell just happened and whose music just hit. Yeah, Braun Strowman returning is a necessary return. It's not one that I was personally hyped about. I've never been like the biggest fan of Braun Strowman, but it's one that needed to happen, and I'm glad that it did happen. Obviously, we have to talk about this. This, you know, maybe aside from the Cody Rhodes return, this is the biggest return of the year. And honestly, it just gave more questions than it did answers, but boy, are we glad to have the Fiend back. His return was just so well choreographed too, with the unveiling of the Wyatt 6 and all of the different human versions of the Firefly Funhouse puppets. It was just so well executed. This was just another return that was just so random and out of nowhere. Never mind the fact that Carl Anderson was still a champion over in New Japan. It's just mind-boggling what WWE and Triple H was just pulling out of their rabbit hat over the last year. It's absolutely insane. Wait, what? Okay, I don't remember this. When did this happen? No, deadass, I don't remember this at all. Wait, is she back or what? I'm kind of embarrassed with myself that I didn't know Emma returned. Hey, I'm glad she returned without the dance though. Yeah, Mia Yim returning. Does this mean we're gonna get Keith Lee soon? Yes, this is so good. So happy to have Becky Lynch back. I'm glad she was able to come back as quick as she did. I will say, I wish that it had been a surprise entrance during War Games and that they hadn't announced her before. Still, love having her back. I just wish it was executed a little bit more. And that's it. I don't think that 2023 is going to be able to come anywhere near close in terms of the hypeness with returns, because 2022, you were out of this world, baby. Anyways, folks, if you enjoyed this video, please consider leaving this video a like, a comment. We are closing in on 1,000 subscribers, so consider subscribing with notifications as well. I look forward to bringing you the next video, and until next time, take care.